We know the Super League isn't dead, Gab. Juventus president Andrea Agnelli is expected to outline the new plans at the Financial Times Business of Football Summit in the next few hours. We're recording this on Thursday morning. But this one looks a bit different than the one that they did 2 years ago.
Yeah, and look, and we're going on speculation. This is what we've been told. He could decide that, oh no, I'm not going to talk about this. I'll talk about something else instead.
Maybe.
Certainly, Alexander Chefrin, who spoke a few minutes ago as we record this, thinks that he's going to be talking Super League, because this is a quote. He says, this is not a football project. He says they're living in a parallel world. You know, they tried to introduce the first time around during a pandemic. Now they're doing it again during a war. So clearly, no love lost between the two, and he's going to fight this again. A couple of things that are interesting about this, based on the small, we'll talk about this more once we have the details, but the indication is that this will be a program where you're going to have a top flight and a second flight. You're going to have promotion and relegation
so not
between the two. So it's not going to be closed in that way. Again, it comes down to a fundamental point here that this can only happen with UEFA approval. Yeah. Because otherwise, if they try to break away and do it without UEFA approval, by statute, the Premier League sides cannot join. These are one of the new laws that have been passed.
Yeah, exactly.
So interesting to see what they're trying to do, whether there's some big compromise, whether this is the right way to do it. This looks a lot like, if you remember, it was one of the original proposals back when Andrea Agnelli was head of the European Clubs Association. They had like a tier 1, tier 2 promotion, relegation.
A new Champions League format. This is going to be, right? This is going to be just a new Champions League with the UEFA approval.
That's kind of what they're talking about, but there's a reason people didn't go for that, because they said, I'm sorry, if Manchester United finished 12th, why should they get to be back in? True. Simply because, you know, they don't get relegated from the Champions League to the Europa League. I think that's a fair concept. It's obviously, commercially, it's a more sellable idea. But yeah, I think in terms of timing, Andrea Agnelli's timing on this one, not particularly good at all. I think people preoccupied with other things.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.